Well, same old Bobby, same old beat. Well, yeah, they got nothing on me. The same old cars, same old streets. But yeah, they got nothing on me. Yeah. And easy come and easy go. Well, yeah, I'm sure I told you so. Well, they just want you for your dough. Man, I'm sure I told you so. Well, your dead job has been eating away your life. You feel a little inside, but trouble and strife. And now you spend your evenings searching for another life. And yeah, I think you got her in your sights. Well, easy. There's no need to take that toll. Well, easy. I'm on the telephone. Man, just leave us alone. Oh no, I should've kept my receipt. Cause this sandwich I bought, yeah, it's been off for a week. And now Tesco stealing my money. When positivity seems hard to reach, I'll keep my head down and my mouth shut. Cause if you're going through hell, we just keep going. You're easy, so easy. You're easy. Man, just leave us alone. I'll be 1 minute on the phone.
You cannot tell me this doesn't get you in the mood to game! So good though. That has no reason to be good, but it is. It just is. Starting super early this time because I have nothing else to do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing tonight? I am doing fantastic. Right now it's raining outside. It's so cozy indoors. Had a good dinner. I mean, for real, I was just I was hyping up pizza in the chat. I could just like heat up a meal. To be fair, to be quite fair, I could very much do that right now. I'm actually gonna turn down the audio for the mic because I was watching a little bit of the VOD early, not earlier, but the one, well, yeah, earlier, but it wasn't even that long because I got distracted. Dude, that's the other thing. I have not actually had the time to sit down and game for streaming. I have not streamed my gaming. My epic gaming has not been streamed to the audience, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I failed y'all. All we've really been doing is fucking around. And to be honest, that trend is going to continue for a little bit more because I wanted to initialize the stream with some Fortnite, some epic Fortnite W's. Um, and we're not prepared for that because, of course, as always, I did not prepare for that. So as of right now, I think we're just gonna do a little bit of YouTube reaction just to kind of let the thing download. So we'll check out what's in the sub box here on my phone. Oh, never mind. I found exactly what I want to see. We're gonna watch some horror shit initially. I felt an astute audience, if any audience were present yesterday, would have observed that I did indeed fall asleep during the stream. Super cringe, super, super cringe. I know, I know. Checking that the mic is enabled. The mic is indeed enabled. We are going to watch another horror video. This one, pull up over here, and we will enable the desktop view. We will get rid of the dinosaur. We are going to watch this one right here. Internet's Darkest Corners. Number 6. I don't know if well, I say that, but I'm pretty sure I've watched every single one of these videos. Um, they don't stick too much in my head. I am a fan of this kind of stuff because the ones that do stick to the head can really, really stick to you, man. And it can get like pretty intense inside of your psyche when you really sit down and think about some of the stuff you showed here. There was one that really, really messed me up, and I watched it like in the early morning one time because I woke up early and I had nothing else to do. I saw that it was in the sub box. I thought, okay, yeah, let me pop this one up, and I was like, man, I was like that was such a dark thing to start the day with. I felt like at that time, but we'll go ahead and just go ahead and see what this is. Another thing. All right, that's okay. Let me address something here. These ads are horrible, and I do not know why they appeared. And I put everything on that because I do not use this account for freaking anything. This account is for the channel and for the channel only. My actual account is not ever used and is not displayed on here, where I have my sub box and I have the actual content that I view and see. This shit, I have no explanations. You can think whatever the fuck you want, okay? I am not I am not curating the shit you are seeing here, okay? Because nobody touches this fucking account and I will fucking die on that. But you think whatever you want at this point because hey, we're just gonna start the video. Fucking terrible, dude.
Tango 11.
Okay, another thing is that this thing has to be lowered to the max because the volume is not good when I was watching the VOD from before.
You to text call, go live, and video chat without the need for signups, making socializing.
Not gonna do that.
Fifth alarm. Working structure fire. 7741 Liberty Road Drive.
It's 9 a.m. on May 18th, 2024. Residents of Charlotte, North Carolina wake up to the smell and sight of black smoke billowing up into the sky. The source: a massive 7-story apartment complex, home to 239 luxury units, or at least what should have been luxury units. At the time, the structure was still under construction, meaning that thankfully no residents were living there. But this in and of itself presented 2 major problems. The first was that, in its current state, the top 5 floors were primarily just the bones of the structure, made almost entirely of wooden insulation, making the building as a whole extremely flammable, meaning that although the fire had started out relatively small, it was quickly going to consume the entire complex if it wasn't put out quickly. Which brings us to the second and even more glaring problem. The building was actively under construction when the fire started, and that morning 17 construction workers had clocked in, all of whom were now in grave danger. And by the time the firefighters arrived on the scene, the situation was already dire. And so firefighters rushed in, finding a large group of the employees and leading them out to safety. Though when they made it outside, they made the horrifying realization that they had only found 15 of them. Somewhere within that labyrinth of burning wooden walls, 2 men were left behind, trapped and calling out to anyone who might hear them. And these pleas weren't just being made to those on the scene, as in the following minutes, one of the trapped men, 30-year-old DeMonte Sherrill, would take out his phone, open up Facebook, and go live, revealing the horrifying reality that both he and his friend had found themselves in.
Somebody send help, we're in South Park. Help!
Today, we're going to be showing our friends the basics of the internet, and we thought you might want to come along.
You gotta do it now or never.
If you own a computer, here's how to get the out of it. Watch this.
Should probably do an audio check to make sure that this stuff is actually good. Okay, let me check. It's pretty loud.
Yo, I'm in South Park right now.
Okay, I think that should be better.
I can't get out.
The stream showed DeMonte Sherrill and his friend Reuben Holmes somewhere deep within the prospective apartment complex. And though the fire hadn't yet reached them, the smoke certainly had, blanketing them in a thick and
My bad.
not only making breathing extremely difficult,
All right,
also
let's check
making
out the
it
audio
impossible for
levels.
rescuers to see them.
It's getting harder and harder for them to see us. We're gonna have to stand out here and ask Steve.
Little bit low.
This was likely one of the reasons why DeMonte chose to start this live stream, hopeful that it could show
They're both
rescuers
pretty
exactly
low.
where they were. But based on the footage, their positioning was far
Let me
from
see how
ideal.
that is.
They were on the
Testing,
second
testing,
highest floor,
testing.
floor 6, which had only one access point, a single stairway that was on the complete opposite side of the building. And based on their testimony in the footage, something had clearly blocked their path to that one remaining exit, meaning that the only other way out would be to jump. Though at 6 stories in the air and falling into what would likely be the heart of the fire, this would have meant certain death. There was quite literally nowhere for them to go. Rescue was their only hope.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good, actually. I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll just have to mute if need be.
Yo, this building is on fire. I'm at work. Somebody send help. We're at South Park.
Seemingly realizing this,
Where are we at now?
began to grow more desperate. He
Oh,
yelled
it's
out to
ready.
avoid
Okay.
smoke, while Ruben
Yeah.
could be seen in the background waving his phone flash.
No offense, but we're just gonna stop this. To be honest, I'm not too interested in them anyways. So we're just going to play the game, bro. We're just going to play the game, brother. That's what the people want, bro. They want the gaming. They want some epic gaming to take place. Okay? They want to see me get the Fortnite W. That's what everybody wants to see. What's I gonna do? We'll put the playlist. Actually, for Fortnite, for Fortnite we won't, because for the Fortnite, I don't know, they have their own like music and shit, and whatever, it don't really matter. Who gives? Oh, I didn't know you guys could see all of what I was doing on the desktop. I'm seeing that now, though. It's funny. And I also hope that the oh, I can hear the thunder. That's pretty cool, bro. You want thunder? You'll thunder. I don't know how it goes. Do you guys know where that's from? Probably don't. You're not as in tune with pop culture as I am. What happened here? Would you like to automatically apply for the best settings? I suppose I would. Oof. The more I think about it, the more I want to order a pizza. Specifically, I want to give Papa John's a chance. I always get Pizza Hut, but I saw a Papa John's ad today and it made me kind of crave. It made me crave the Joseph pizza, man. It made me crave Papa Joseph and his pizza. Just something simple, you know? I don't know what I would get. They also give you the garlic butter as a guarantee. Like, I don't know. Papa Joseph treats you good. Papa Joseph does treat you good, to be fair. Very, very fair. Confirm setting. I don't know what happened there. We're gonna do ranked, I suppose. I think it would be kind of interesting if we did team. No, Phil. Ranked. Let's go. Let's do it. Look at that. Lego Pass Progress Anywhere. Dude. Fuck, brother. Oh, why are they talking about Legos? What's up with that? That game never really went anywhere. That game mode kind of felt like it was going to be a huge thing, and it really didn't become anything. I don't hear anybody ever talk about it. And I played a little bit of it, and I thought it was okay, but I don't know. I don't hear shit about it. I'm gonna check out what time Papa John's closes. Papa John's. Papa John's. Papa John's. Papa John's. Closed. Closes soon. Closes soon. What time is it? Oh, fuck. I gotta order it now. Alright, brother. We're gonna order it. I didn't realize it closed fairly soon. I thought, well, Pizza Hut closes a little bit later, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna order some Papa J. I'm craving it. What can I say? It's the weekend. I want to get some Papa John's. I want to get some pizza. I didn't get pizza last time. Papa John's pizza. Shout out Papa John's. I'm just gonna get something basic. TBH. Gamers, it's almost time to game. It's almost time to game, gamers. Aren't you guys excited? I really hope. I will check the audio again right now. I really hope it's not fucky, because it was pretty fucky last time. I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that very much. Should I get a small? I've never gotten a small from Papa John's. We're gonna go for a small. We're gonna do normal cheese, normal bake, normal cut, regular, original. Okay. Do we want to add anything else to our pizza island? I don't think so. I was debating black olives, but I think I kind of want to just go for the classic pepperoni. I think that's what we are going to do, brother. You don't want anything else? I'll get a bev. Alright, we should jump. Where are we landing, boys? Let me finish my order real quick. Could you guys imagine I just said I'll get a bev? Like I'm the type of guy who would say such a weird thing. The hell? What the hell? Alright, my food's gonna be here in like 30 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, I got pizza. What's wrong with me, bro? Why am I getting pizza right now? There's something seriously wrong with me if I'm getting pizza at this hour. There's something pretty wild about that, okay? Something pretty crazy. Alright, let's do an audio check. I think it would be best with gunfire, but we are not privy to that right now, so that is unfortunate. Right, testing. Yeah, you can't hear shit from the game. And things are happening. Okay, let me do some little shots here. We're gonna waste some shots, waste our, or I guess risk our gameplay experience for the sake of checking the audio. Let me see. Yeah, you can't even hear the shots. Oh, you can. It's just... It's pretty quiet. I could raise it a little bit. I think we can afford to raise it a little bit. And then we'll see right now, concurrently, if it's a little bit too much. I just have to remain a little bit quiet for a little bit so I can check the audio. Or I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Just don't leave the stream, please. I need my audience. No, it sounds good, honestly. Whoa, is that a person? Oh no! No! There's a lot of people! Why is there so many people? What the hell? I just died. Because... I just died. I'm cringe. I'm so cringe. I was too busy focusing on the audio. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't present good gameplay for you guys. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Please, I beg you. Love me forever, please. Ay, ay, ay. I let my team down. How do you guys feel about the fact that I let my team down? What an inconvenient truth. I I don't know. I don't know, bro. I have to focus more when I play Fortnite. Sometimes I forget that Fortnite actually has people that are good at the game. Because for the longest time it was kind of associated as just like a kid's game, and it still kind of is, but I mean, when you get up to the ranks, it has people who give a shit, and I'm sure there are kids who are better than me, but I just don't really know how to play the game that well. I don't know how to do all the weapon upgrades and all that shit. It seems like that's what people rely on heavily to beat everybody else. I'm sure the mechanics are easy too, but I just don't really give to like learn all that shit. I don't know. It's kind of one of those games that I just put on to kind of do as a little warm up, little thing I can get out of the way like in a good 10 to 20 minutes, and then we'll see from there. But we're probably just gonna do one more match, and then we'll move on to something else. I don't know if we'll do Minecraft. Minecraft has been kind of boring me because all I've been doing is digging dirt. I have to do a bunch of like chore shit before I can actually progress in the way that I want to in the game. Okay, so now that there's a lot of loud shit, I'm gonna do another audio check. I'm so sorry. Have to. You know I have to. So let's see what it sounds like. They both sound really quiet. But then if I put it super loud, it sounds like fucking unbearably loud. I don't think I'm talking that loud right now, so I think that's maybe why I can get away with it. Perhaps. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Where are we landing, boys? Am I the leader? Am I the epic leader guy? Where's my team? Do I not have a team? Am I so trash that nobody wants to play with me? What an unfortunate set of circumstances I have found myself in. This is a shame. This is an L. This is an L, brother. Have you guys heard that TikTok sound? I don't even know what it's from. I believe it may be from the remake movie of The Lion King that they just came out with, where there's like a kid singing about brother. He's like, na 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 na, my brother, na 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 na, my brother, na 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 na, my brother. It sounds interesting. When I first heard it, I was like, did they know what they were doing here? I think about that quite often, about companies now trying to like curate TikTok sounds, or potential TikTok sounds, especially like medias like movies and songs. They try to like create moments for TikTok now. We first saw it with, of course, the most nefarious of all, Mr. Graham. He did the Tootsie slide and everybody kind of immediately jumped into saying that was for TikTok. And now I feel like we see it a little bit more often. I don't know if the Mufasa one is a very good example of that, but it does happen. It does happen, I feel. So, you know, don't think I'm crazy for coming out with these wild theories, okay? Alright? Sorry if I get a little unhinged with my opinions. That's just how it has to go sometimes. That's what happens when I don't like pizza, okay? Uh-oh. I did not mean to fire. Do you guys see that? Big Daddy Buhati? Big Daddy Buhati? I couldn't see if he died or if he killed somebody. See, I don't play this game. I'm not a Fortnite regular. I'm not good enough for Fortnite. Fortnite is way too advanced for my little chimp mind. My little brain can't handle the complexities of Fortnite. It just can't. You see, I don't even know what I'm doing. I fell. I lost like 30 HP and I wasted a very valuable item. Which for what didn't seem to be a really good reason. Okay, I think we'll check this place out. We're gonna go over here, gamers. We're gonna see what's over here, gamers. It's gonna be so epic, Mr. Gamers, fellow gamers. I assume too much over there. It could be Mrs. Gamers too, you know. Let us not forget about the female gamers in the audience, okay? Let's be reverent. Please. This is blue. Does that mean it's good to have? Whoa. Oh, that was me, I'm pretty sure. Oh, did you guys see that? What the fuck? I did not know that was a thing you could do in this game. That's just how good I am at it. I just discover awesome, epic moves without even trying. Why am I so good at everything, dude? Jesus Christ. I need to chill. I need to chill for a second. I need to relax. I'm gonna mine this fucking pallet jack, boy. You guys want to go to that big building? You guys want to go to the big building? Oh, you guys want to go to the big building? Oh. Let's go to the big building. Do these do anything? Are there any fun mechanics I can have with... Whoa, what's happening here? What's happening? No! No! I got place 23. That's really good for not having killed literally anybody. We're done with Fortnite because I am clearly very trash. Oh, does it have that glitch that it won't... Oh, never mind. There's a glitch where it won't let you return or do anything. Uh-oh, did I mute myself by accident? There's a little dongle thingy on my mic that I've discovered today, and I can accidentally mute myself with it. So I gotta be careful not to do that. I gotta be careful not to do that. Let's close Fortnite. We're done with that shit. We're done with that dumb-ass stuff. Just kidding. I'm sorry, Fortnite. You're not that bad. Oh, we could do some Elden Ring. We could do like a game we wouldn't typically do. Or we could do Elden Ring. Or we could just keep doing... We could slave away at Minecraft. Or we could... you know what? You know what I'm feeling? You know what I'm feeling a little bit right now, guys? I'm feeling a little bit of Lego Star Wars. I gotta get my controller. I'll also take a minute to, um, do some little chores around here. Get ready for a little bit of a, a little bit of a game change, a little bit of a game change. We're changing games now. This is an epic part of the stream. It's always epic when we change games. It's not letting me go to OBS now because I'm locked into the screen. That's epic. We love that. I can't check chat anymore. Let me hit that Windows key. All right. Well, we just hit that Windows key, brother. And now that we hit that Windows key, I can check chat now. Oh shit, I meant to mute. So I'm about to be a little bit idle right now in a little bit. Yeah, give me a sec. Also do a more thorough audio check in the meantime.
someone to show me my place in all this.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's fine. And I'm sure it is, you know how it go. Continue the game, brother. It is very loud. I think we're gonna bring this down a little bit. And then the other thing is that this microphone is just pretty shit, so it doesn't sound too good unless I talk a little bit louder than I would prefer. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's not my fault, man. Alright, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready.
I'll take you broken droids. I give better prices to the Jawas.
Forgot we were here still. But we have R4, bro. That's pretty epic. Who doesn't love R4? Iconic character. One of the most iconic characters, R4. Shout out to R4, dude. think it's R4, at least. Might not be. I'm a little rusty with my droids, okay? I have more interests now, okay? I'm not 12 years old anymore, where Star Wars, like, meant fucking everything, okay? Things have changed nowadays. I have responsibilities. It's a good slogan. I'm gonna buy some potatoes from her. I really feel like this audio is too much. I think it's, I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Disconnected. Did my fucking controller die? Oh shit. I think it might have. That's kind of sad. Okay, let me get the wire. Let me check the audio real quick. Well, it doesn't matter, because I can't hear the game. I think it should be good. Hopefully it's good. Please connect. Please? Please? No? Not gonna connect? There we go. Alright, so what is this for? What is this little puzzle being used for? Oh my god! Now stand a little closer, I can't see. We're like in the nether area of Coruscant. So that's pretty cool. Just exploring around, you know? Just having fun with it. What does this guy gotta say? Let's find out.
Hello, Planet Hopper. You'll never guess what's happened.
What's happened? Again?
43 was flying like a dream at first. We made it all the way here from Tatooine before she gave up the ghost. She sat smashed up over there somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, that guy looks interesting. What is this thingy? Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Oh, what the heck? Yo! Yo! I'm on a speeder now, bro. What the heck? Boost. It doesn't boost that much. No, what the heck? I'm wreaking havoc here, bro. I'm being a menace to these people. Look at me. Look at me. I'm going crazy. People have never seen a menace like this. Too much for them. They don't know how to handle it, bro. What's over here? What's over here? Oh.
I got everything for a blaster except the blaster itself. But you already got one, I can tell.
Uh-oh. He sounded very disappointed. Oh, I died. Dismount. That's what I meant to do. I forget the controls a little bit. Do these not give me anything? Yeah, freak out. And I like literally just like hit him. He was like covering his face. What's up, bro? Can I go in here? Damn, dude, he's got kibby strips. What the hell? Oh, what was that? I don't even know what I hit. No! He must die. He's seen too much. Can he not die? Is he important? What the fuck? He's immortal. Why are you immortal? Oh. I don't know where this would go. I don't know. Is there anything to actually do here? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything to actually do here. So maybe I can get up there. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's an epic secret. No. Nope, too short. What the heck? What are these here for? Oh, what are these here for, man? Oh, jeez. What do you got to say?
Got nowhere else to be? This is the place for you. Got people you're avoiding? Look, got no money and want to do some shady stuff to get back on your feet? You are home, my friend.
Okay. This is what I like to do. I just like to destroy everybody's good time. Let's go. That continues to store. Oh no, I've been here. Let's go out here. Pretty sure I'm in free play. I've done this so many times. I am actually pretty sure I'm in free play. I can be Darth Maul right now. There he is. There's Darth Maul. The hell was that? It sounded crazy. Wasn't them, was it? It's a weird sound. Oh, I have to find whatever that thing is. I don't even know what it really is. Just panting. You know what we do? We just kind of explore for a little bit and always see if we find anything good. Any collectibles? We're in free play too, so, you know, if you find anything for this guy. Yeah, you can find those things too. Let's go up here. Wait, can you go in there? I don't think you can. Let me in! No, it's if I... Boom, boom. Is that all I heard? I heard a lady screaming, or not screaming, she was like gasping. Another door. You know what I wish I could play? I wish I could play Nintendo games on stream, but I don't have that set up. I would need to buy something for that. I don't have it. But I really have been, I think, fiending for it, okay? I'm craving to play Nintendo. I like that noise. I don't even know what it is, but like what it is in the game. It sounds like a toy. It's like a weird laser toy sound. I like it. Sup, y'all? What are we doing here? We chilling? We chilling? I like how pressing B either does the attack or it puts away the lightsaber. If I press B, it does a force attack. Or sometimes it presses lightsaber, and it's like really dependent on it, just however it wants to be. It's really weird for this game. Because look, I can't put away the lightsaber here because it just does something, but then here I can, because it doesn't do anything. If I go over here, look, I can't put it away because it's doing all this. There, now it'll let me put it away because I did everything, or I damaged everything that I could. Curious. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Did you guys see that? The arcade game with the guns. It's fun. What a fun time. What a good time. Nope. Okay, thank God no one's watching. I'm falling asleep here. Damn, I'm very tired. Where's my phone? Let's see when this thing's coming. Almost here. And I guess we'll just put YouTube in the meantime while I eat. And then I don't know what we'll do after that. Might call it a night because I'm pretty tired. Another Owl Gaming stream, guys. I just can't do it, dude. I get tired, I get busy, and then I just can't. I'd be dumb. I'd be a little dumb about it. Look at this. This place looks nice. Whoa. He can talk to him. Where is he? Come here. Talk to your boy. Or he could give it himself. They can't have gone far, but... Huh. I will accept request. Alright, bet. I'll be on your mission. I think my food might be here. So I hear noise outside. Yeah, my food's here. Okay, we're probably gonna take this off then. What is this? Huh, interesting. Why did I? Oh, why did I if I fall from you? Oh, I don't think I died. Look at these interesting characters. Oh, another one. Oh, never mind. It's not one of them. He's not one of them, brother. Whoa, how do I get it? 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 I need it. Shit, I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna eat my food.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Let's quit this shit. Let me pop this up. Oh, my fault. You guys have been sitting in silence. Jesus. My fault. Okay. We're gonna put up some YouTube. We're gonna keep watching that other one while I enjoy my meal.
Killing team productivity. But for the first time,
Flashlight, with both men doing anything they could to help rescuers find them. Before the stream abruptly ends. Rescuers were aware of the unfolding situation on the 6th story. They first tried to reach the men by using a massive crane with a basket attached.
Hold on. I'm pretty sucked in, so I gotta put this stuff away and I'll pause it.
The footage shows Johnny making his way up the flight of stairs leading to his apartment at around 3:03 p.m. Nothing seems out of the ordinary at all, though it is noteworthy that he was holding an empty glass, perhaps insinuating that he had been drinking. But this doesn't seem to impair his movements much at all, as he punches in the code and enters his home, just as he did every other day. But moments later, something happens inside that unit, and while it goes unseen, it doesn't go unheard.
Oh shit. This has become a big fear of mine now. I I get scared of something like this happening. Jesus Christ. It makes me want to get a gun. Like, literally want a gun just for this reason. So nothing like this can happen. But honestly, my neighborhood's pretty safe. But I do have the balcony here, and that's like a easy point of access. But I am on a high floor, so it's not that easy. I also have a bar that stops the door from being opened easily. They would literally have to like break it open to open it. I mean, if anybody really, really wanted to get in here, they would just do that easily. So it's still kind of scary, but I mean, yeah, it's just the way the world is right now. It sucks.
The audio seems to depict a man yelling, asking repeatedly, "What are you doing?" and begging for something to stop. On top of this, you can also hear loud thuds and banging, almost as if things were falling over inside, or there was some sort of physical altercation, before the unit then goes quiet just a few seconds later. It was unclear if this voice was Johnny's, or perhaps someone else who had been inside the unit, but regardless, one thing was apparent from this audio. There was someone else in that apartment, despite the fact that Johnny lived alone. And just 7 minutes later, this unseen person would emerge.
That's crazy. Jesus.
This clearly wasn't Johnny, and after leaving the unit, the anonymous man nearly makes it out of the building before he seems to change his mind. Turning around and walking back up the stairs before fiddling with the door handle, touching it only with his sleeve, like he was wiping off his fingerprints. He then walks down the stairs and stops once again, where he seems to be in a state of shock over whatever had just transpired, before he composes himself and walks out of the building. But the footage wasn't quite finished yet. Just 1 minute later,
Jesus.
you can hear Johnny shouting for help from inside the apartment, to which moments after, he stops, and no further sound or activity would come from Johnny's unit until police arrived 5 days later. The footage and the scene at the apartment seemed to contradict what Johnny's family had been told about his death. The blood all over made it obvious that Johnny's death had not happened in an instant, and this, coupled by the presence of this unknown man who was clearly distraught and wiping off his fingerprints, as well as the sound of the apparent struggle inside, seemed to point towards something much more sinister than what was initially conveyed to the family. But even with this footage, police still believed that Johnny's death was due to a medical emergency, as they quickly changed their initial story, saying that the blood spread was due to uncontrollable vomiting, and that Johnny had in fact likely suffered, at least for a short while. But this medical emergency wasn't elaborated on, as they didn't truly know what caused it, as no autopsy was ever performed, nor could one ever be performed, as by this point, Johnny was already cremated, and cremated because of the officer's initial statements. So if Johnny had actually been murdered, which the footage does seem to suggest, there was now virtually no way to prove it. And what makes this even more frustrating is that law enforcement already had this footage. It was collected that very day, and they either didn't fully look through it or didn't think that this was overly suspicious. But everyone else surely did.
How the
And
fuck
soon
is
this
that
video
not
began
overly
making the rounds
suspicious?
online, leading to one glaring question being asked. Who is this man? As no one in Johnny's life recognized him. Well, it wouldn't be until May 11th that investigators would finally ID him as Stephen Church. And upon being questioned, he revealed that he had moved to Lynchburg for work, but the opportunity he had lined up fell through shortly after he arrived, leaving him with no money and without a place to stay, which is when he met Johnny, who offered to let him crash on his couch. He supposedly stayed with Johnny for 3 days, and described Johnny as an alcoholic who drank constantly, including on that fateful day. When Johnny
Okay.
arrived home, Stephen claims that he started drunkenly yelling at him about paying rent, which led to the two getting into a verbal altercation. But he insisted that this altercation never turned physical, and that he left immediately after, to which he quickly went back to clean his prints because he was afraid that Johnny would try and have him arrested for squatting. And having already racked up 2 felonies in his life, Stephen was paranoid about going back to jail. But when Stephen was leaving, he did mention seeing Johnny hunched over the toilet as if he were going to vomit, but he claims to have left before this so-called medical emergency started. This is the gist of Stephen's account from that day, but the problem is, it doesn't really match up with what we're hearing in the video.
It sounds like somebody's getting murdered in the video.
From the footage, we can hear everything going on in that unit, but at no point do we hear any sort of an argument, nor do we hear anything about rent, with the phrases lending themselves more to a physical struggle rather than a verbal one. In fact, the whole time it appears that we're only hearing one voice. But there is an exception. To my knowledge, it's never been conclusively determined whose voice is who in the recording, and either scenario paints a far different picture of what may have happened inside that room. But regardless, this audio makes it clear that Stephen's story was fabricated at least to some degree, as he also fails to account for the loud banging in the background. And because of this, his version of events is generally rejected, with most people seeming to believe one of 2 main theories. The first is that, upon arriving home, Johnny and Stephen had gotten into a physical altercation, resulting in Johnny taking some sort of blow to his abdomen, which in turn triggered or exacerbated this medical emergency. GI bleeds are horrific, and can certainly cause the level of bleeding that was found in the apartment, and perhaps seeing all the blood coming from Johnny, Steven started yelling at him before deciding to run off, fearing that he would be charged for murder. This would explain Steven's demeanor and actions after leaving the apartment, and why he may have fabricated his story, as he knew or knows that he was directly responsible for Johnny's death. And this blow to the abdomen could have easily been missed by investigators, as the injuries would have been primarily internal. The second theory is that upon arriving home, Johnny naturally experienced a medical emergency leading to this catastrophic GI bleed. Upon seeing this and perhaps being in a state of shock, Steven yelled at him, demanding to know what was happening and telling him to stop, as perhaps he was moving around the apartment and tracking blood everywhere, which would explain the other voice saying, "I can't stop." I could see how this experience would make no sense to Steven, and perhaps just having no idea what was happening, he left and tried to make it look like he was never there, as he was afraid of being blamed for whatever was happening to Johnny, and so he essentially left Johnny there to die, whether knowingly or unknowingly. What bothers me about this theory is why 911 was never called, not only by Steven, but by Johnny too, as his phone was found in the unit with blood on it, implying that he had it in his hand at some point, though it's possible that the massive blood loss just made him too disoriented. Both of these theories seem believable, or at least more so than the explanation that Steven had given. However, in October of 2022, Johnny's case would officially be closed for good, with Steven being cleared of any wrongdoing, as Johnny's death was labeled the same way that it always has been, a medical emergency that couldn't be further elaborated on, with the most relevant evidence being that Steven's shoe prints were not found in the blood, but Johnny's were, implying that he had not been part of the struggle. But in my mind, this can be explained by both theories mentioned previously. Though regardless, without the possibility of an autopsy, this is likely where this case ends for good. But with this disturbing footage, I can't help but think that there was more to the story than we may ever know.
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea. But first, let's talk about the things they don't tell you. First of all, you're going to say, "I'm fine," like 300 times. Spoiler alert, your therapist will see right through that. And how does that make you feel? Yes, they actually use this phrase. And yes, they actually want to know the answer. Then there's the crying. Like 1 minute you're talking about your raise that you got at work, and then the next minute you're talking about how when you were 6 years old, your mom left you in the aisle in the grocery store because she went to the next aisle to get some milk because she thought that you were right there next to her. Come to find out, that's when your abandonment issues started. And homework. Yes, there's homework. But here's the thing. By the end of it, therapy could actually make you feel better. And you'll be like, why didn't I start this sooner?
Things have gotten pretty expensive lately, and I need to generate some additional income.
I stumbled upon data annotation and I took the initial qualification.
When I did the application process for data annotation, it was so simple. Well, it was like basically like taking a quiz.
I can work from my phone, I can work from my computer. I have my little office set up here. I can do it around my baby's naps. I can work on my phone while taking the dog and the baby for a walk. It is just an absolute game changer for me for work-life balance.
It's truly a dream come true.
Especially as a college student, that's a game changer. I actually have money to spend and go do things. Yay!
I have already referred data annotation to several family and friends. Some are comedians who are traveling on the road and need the flexibility of a side income. Others are family members who are home with kids, and they have all found a place in data annotation where they can find work that they love also.
You've been considering taking the assessment? Don't wait, do it right now. You will have no regrets except maybe not doing it sooner.
It was around 7:30 a.m. on a warm July morning back in 2019. 17-year-olds Bethany Martin and a 16-year-old friend decide to walk to a gas station near their home in San Antonio, Texas. And as the two of them made their way down the road, their path brought them parallel to a drainage ditch, which was often filled with various trash and other discarded material. But on this day, something far more interesting caught their eye. It looked like a man crouching down and leaned up against one of the concrete walls. But the closer they got, the more they realized how unusual his posture was. He looked completely unnatural, and he wasn't moving. And by the time they came face to face with him, the reality of the situation would hit them. They had just found a dead body. This discovery was enough to traumatize anyone, especially two teenagers, and upon calling the police and being sent on their way, Bethany and her friend would make the long walk back home contemplating what to do next, before they eventually landed on the idea of sharing their experience with the world. And so, as soon as they got in the door, they began to set up lights and their camera in order to film a TikTok. The clip showed the two sitting on a couch appearing to be in a state of shock, with the words, "Us remembering we found a dead body this morning," plastered on the screen, offering no other context aside from the description, which simply read, "I wish we were kidding, all respect to the family." Some offered sympathy for the girls, while others viewed their post as insensitive and exploitative, but others weren't even convinced it was real, partially due to this glaring lack of context. But any doubt of this post's legitimacy would be quickly thwarted by a discovery made not even one full day later, as it was revealed that this recording hadn't actually been the only video that these two girls had made on that fateful day. On their walk to the gas station, the girls had stumbled across the body of 25-year-old Marcus Adams, with the young man having seemingly perished earlier that morning, with it being apparent that he had taken his own life. But upon finding Marcus, the girls weren't actually overwhelmed with sadness or even shock, as instead, their focus immediately went to something far different, as something on the man's body had caught their attention: his necklace. The girls really liked it. In fact, the unnamed 16-year-old had said that it matched her fashion perfectly. And so, before police arrived, the two would once again pull out their phone and start recording, showing Bethany approaching the body with her intention being to grab his necklace, which she eventually does, removing the medallion and giving it to her friend, before tossing the chain into the grass nearby, leading to the girls running away from the scene. The 16-year-old would then post that video onto her Snapchat story, for all of her close friends to see. I can't show the footage for obvious reasons, but it's truly awful. And just based on the audio alone, you can tell that they're very obviously having fun doing this.
You gotta do it now. Now or never. Here, hold me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
There's something so uniquely disturbing about it. It's clear that upon finding the body, there was no real emotional impact on them, at least none that outweighed their desire to steal from it. And as if stealing from this man who had just taken his own life and posting it for all their friends to see as if it were a joke wasn't horrible enough, they then immediately posted this other video to TikTok in an attempt to garner sympathy. It's truly awful, and made even more appalling by reports that claim that the 16-year-old had actually worn this medallion in the TikTok video and in others made following its posting. And unfortunately, their actions had even more upsetting consequences, as the footage from their Snapchat story was quickly downloaded by someone they knew and posted onto an app called Nextdoor, with the footage being totally uncensored. And it was on this app where it's claimed that many of Marcus Adams' own family members would see the footage, many of whom weren't even aware that he was deceased. Just one day after posting this TikTok, both girls were questioned by the police after the incident and the footage was reported to them, and as a result, Bethany would be charged with theft of a human corpse, but would ultimately avoid any serious jail time. Meanwhile, the 16-year-old's name and charges were never publicly released, but we do know that the medallion was returned to the family. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Bethany would later come back to her TikTok page shortly after her arrest and share her side of the story, where she gave a less than half-hearted apology, while also claiming to be the victim, saying that her friend had pressured her to steal from Marcus, as well as pressured her into making that TikTok in the first place, because she thought it would be a hit. Though obviously this didn't go over well.
There's a lot of people like Puffy in this music business. Exposing Puffy means exposing them.
director and a designer. I like to animate collages, so I like to work with photographic elements to shapes to type. This collage that I'm currently working on involves stock photos, textures that I brushed on myself, type, and some hand-drawn elements that I put in.
On December 20th, 1984, 12-year-old Janelle Matthews disappeared from her home in Greeley, Colorado in the evening hours. Earlier that day, she had sung at a Christmas concert with her school's choir, which her parents were unable to attend, as her mother was out of town and her father had gone to her sister's basketball game nearby, leading to Janelle catching a ride home with a friend. Being dropped off at her house sometime around 8:15, where she excitedly spoke to her father on the phone, letting him know that she had arrived home safe and sound. Approximately 1 hour later, her father, Jim Matthews, pulled into the driveway to find the garage door wide open, and the house completely empty. Janelle was gone, leaving behind her winter coat and even her shoes, despite it being a frigid, snowy night. And it was within that snow that was quickly piling up that lie one of the only real clues left behind at the scene. Footprints, leading directly to one of the home's windows, insinuating that someone had been watching Janelle.
12-year-old Janelle Matthews disappeared from her Greeley home 1 month ago today. It's believed she's the victim of a kidnapping. She has not been seen or heard from since December 20th.
Her disappearance became a big news story